Now that Civ Maxing is dead, I figured it's a great time to make a bit of a comprehensive explanation of this game, because I don't see anyone do this. Now, I might not have too much to say here for the first mission, because it's really important that you get this first bit down pretty quickly. So as soon as you reset, you go right into Cruelty Squad HQ, dump your gun, set up to buy Veeam. Now this part is unfortunately very random, how Veeam works, so you might have to retry a few times. I like to just put a cursory little buy into it, because I just forgot what my keybind is. Now usually I'll run into the next level, and you just constantly check back while you clear this level. And the goal is to get at least 100 Veeam. If you can manage that, then you're pretty golden. It'll usually crash like this around now. We're looking for, this is what we're looking for. When it gets down to into the $10 range, you really don't need like thousands and thousands of it. Now, once you get a few hundred like this, then you just wait for it to get into the $50 range. And once you've gotten it there, you can just sell it all. Yeah, I'm doing this unscripted. And, you know, only a few runs of practice. So, you know, Soul the Emperor and all that. Who needs a script or practice? I figure the kind of people who actually care about this game would appreciate the raw authenticity. Okay, now after finishing that mission, it's usually always around here, and this is a perfect time to cash out. And unfortunately, the only thing you can really do now is put it all into games. And this just sucks for a multitude of reasons, because it's a lot slower than it used to be, but it's still guaranteed to basically break the game. And there's an important part 2 to this. So we're just gonna try to get through this quickly. It doesn't matter you don't have to super min-max or optimize. It's just about having enough. It's not about, you know, something capitalism, something don't take too much. Don't be greedy. Ironically enough, the greedier you try to be with the early game min-maxing, the longer it will take. Huh? Interesting, okay. Funko Pop shield on the ladder. Anyway. So, this will always go up after you kill the mayor in Mall Madness. And it's the only one that consistently goes up now. Everything else goes down. I've tried a couple variations of these... I've tried a couple of variations of just all the current strategies that you would think would work. And nothing has aged well. They really did kill most everything off. I'm really just trying to find things to fill the air until I can just show it working. Boink. Boink. So, what's up with you? You know me, it's been going pretty good. You know, this game's got really good music. Real nice to just sit, look around. It's real pretty. I hope these fucking keyboard sounds get into the video. That would be really perfect. This mission is actually kind of important that you don't use the rocket and skip it. Okay, I actually have something to say here. It's important that you don't skip the rocket here, because you need the SMG to make the next mission fucking tolerable. The next mission can be incredibly giant pain in the ass or just take a lot longer if you don't do this way. Plink. Really? Women. Also, I would not recommend doing like the speedrunners do and just jump here and just hope you make it in time. I know a lot of people will say that you should just, you know, fish and shit for money now. That's what I was reading. That people are actually recommending that, and it just reminded me that, you know, the average person is pretty fucking brain damaged. Like the average person who enjoys schizo games. Anyway, this bit can be absolute hell, so I just like to, you know, spend all the pistol ammo. But sometimes you just open this door and just get blasted by 3 shotguns and you just fucking die. But at this point you don't... I'll let you wonder how much of this is scripted. How much of this is intentional. I want this to be as awkward as fucking possible. Oh yeah, it takes exactly 10 shots of this to kill him. Just fun fact. Oh, I need that. Fuck. You know, the sad part about this is this will end up actually being the best guide for the early game on YouTube. And something about that is really funny. Anyway. So, if I had to give some actual information that you know, could find helpful, it's that now Veeam will usually always try to cap out at around 50, 60. So if you get it into the 50 range, then you've already won. Also, the reason why we were so careful with the Divine Light is so we could get the rocket out of the first mission. Once you've done the first mission and you get the rocket, you don't need this anymore. So you can die as much as you want. Okay, I can actually take a second and talk after this. I should have done a full explanation at the start and then another at the end. That's what a good YouTuber would have done. Darn, man, this trick is really difficult. Oh. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but, you know, it works out. It works out good. I like it. It adds to the aura of the video. But yeah, you actually can't miss like that. So, hitting this shot, you just have to shoot to whatever side he's walking towards, and you make sure not to hit the pillar. You can shoot 2 on each side if you want to be, like, absolutely sure that it's going to work. Okay, now that he's dead, GameStop starts rising a lot. And so here's a fun little thing you can do while you wait for this to rise. Because this is always going to consistently go up now that he's dead. Everything else that used to be used to max out on money just tanks now. And it tanks just about every single time. You see, as everything is red. Pretty much the only thing that you can trust has any kind of consistency is the GameStop meme stock. Now, this will end as soon as you do Apartment Atrocity. So you just want to keep doing this mission, because this mission awards 4,000, and when you're actually, you know, trying a bit, you can do this really quickly. I recommend sticking to the left and not the right like I just did, so that you could not aggro the mech, because that mech can, you know, be a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, this is the mech being a pain in the ass. But yeah, this gives you 4,000 every single time. And just keep putting that 4,000 into game. And as much as it sucks... Also, you can just hit the retry button. The joke is already old and stale, so I don't have to keep sucking. But anyway... You just do this for... I know it sucks, but you just do this for like 30 minutes to an hour. And you'll be pretty maxed out. But yeah. That is how you fairly consistently max out now in Cruelty Squad. And then you just keep retrying. And yeah, this'll just keep going up. You just keep putting more into it every time. I have experimented with buying the speed kit to do this quicker. And once it gets into like the $300 range, I find it's worth it to do that. Just, you know, just so that's like, it'll like double the speed at which you're doing this. But it really is just... It's imperative that you get as much into this stock as early as possible. So, you know, you just keep doing this until the stock reaches 300, and then you do 2 runs, buy the max speed kit, and then you just do this for like another 30 minutes. Well, really closer to an hour now, but, you know. Okay, thank you.